with the youth of Rosebuds football forming a guard of honour for both teams and the Deputy Prime Minister Lionel Bowen officially kicking off, the match was set to be highly entertaining.
It was a fantastic night, you know, real credit to the club for what they'd done there. We had the Deputy Prime Minister here. The Prime Minister was supposed to attend, but I think it just shows how highly the club's regarded that a game against the Australian 11 could be organised here.
Rosebuds pushed forward in the 5th minute, and after a goal-mouth scramble, guest player Marshall Soper got a touch and the home team went one up. Then enter Rosebuds keeper Steve Dorman. First he brilliantly saved a shot from Jason Pollock which had the crowd on its feet, and only a couple of minutes later he was in the action once more, this time denying Abbas Saad. And again Dorman was in the thick of it by saving a Paul Trimboli header.
In a way, we thought it was going to be an easier type of game. The players hadn't had National League experience, and we thought it would still be a tough game when you're playing, you know, a club that's celebrating a century of being in a competition. You always know it's going to be a hard game, and we found out straight away how hard it was going to be.
But just before half-time, Trimboli was sprinting for a loose ball inside the penalty area. Dorman dived at his feet, and with some help from a rather theatrical tumble, referee Jimmy Barnes pointed to the spot and former Newcastle player Graham Jennings equalised.
And Charlie Yankos was our normal penalty taker, and didn't waste the opportunity. As soon as I knew we had the penalty, I was straight up there and grabbed the ball, and I can still hear Frank Arick moaning in the background, going, "Why is he taking it?"
The second stanza was just as good as the first, with both teams peppering the respective goalmouths. The game breaker came in the 65th minute with a crude tackle inside the area, resulted in Steve Bajzath stepping up to the line, and he gave the Rosebuds a 2-1 lead.
Adamstown got a dubious penalty. I think Mark Jones in defence was coming up against Marshall Soper, and Mark Jones tried to leapfrog him, which you can't really do.
With 5 to go, George Haniotis got the ball into the back of the net, but the Socceroos were penalised for being offside, and the home team chalked up an astonishing victory.